Hi, I'm Dave Lee, and this is Edge Live. Edge Live is a video supplement to the Edge documents that the University of Toyota produces and stores on the Toyota eShowroom training website. Today's Edge Live is going to focus on Toyota's longest running model in the lineup, the Land Cruiser. Now, Land Cruiser sits atop Toyota's 6 SUV lineup and will attract a unique buyer to your showroom. These more affluent buyers are going to have very important needs and wants in a vehicle. They may desire a certain level of luxury appointments on the interior. They may desire a vehicle that has and offers the mental ability or the capability to go off-road, even though they may never do so. And you are going to have a few of them out there that are actually going to want to use this vehicle in an off-road manner. So it's going to be very important for you to understand all of Land Cruiser's unique features and attributes and to be able to communicate those to these buyers so you can best help them out. If you were to hop on a plane and take off to the far side of the globe, let's say Africa, you're going to see Land Rover products out there along with the Land Cruisers, like this Range Rover here. It also has an engineering heritage of off-road capability that the consumers that are looking at Land Cruiser may also desire, so expect them to cross-shop this vehicle. In addition to that, out here today we have two additional competitors. One from Mercedes-Benz, the GL 450. It has a powerful V8 under the hood and has a more on-road focused performance. And then next to that, we have the Cadillac Escalade, which is also very popular here in the United States, and also has more of an on-road focus and a big 6.2-liter V8 under the hood. Now, these two competitors, we've grouped them next to each other because they really have more of an on-road focus to them, and the consumer that's looking at those vehicles may not be as concerned about off-road capability. So it might be a little bit different buyer, yet they may still cross-shop Land Cruiser for its luxury appointments. When talking to your shoppers about Land Cruiser's key features, I think it's very important to start by talking to them about the features that they won't be able to see with the naked eye. Remember that Land Cruiser's body, frame, and suspension and running gear are all engineered to survive a normal life cycle in areas that have no roads. Now out front here, there are some things you can show folks, such as our large front tow hooks, which are great for extricating other vehicles when they're stuck. We also have some fog lamps up here that give you additional visibility when driving at night, concealed headlamp washers, which are great when the vehicle has been used in off-road conditions for long periods of time, and then finally the parking sonar, which is a great urban convenience feature. Let's move around to the side of the vehicle now and we'll show you some more of the exterior features. It's important to remember that Land Cruiser's roots are in off-road. Things like approach angle and departure angle are still very trail capable and ground clearance. Land Cruiser has 18-inch rims and tires on it. The rim size is good in that it allows for big brakes, but yet still allows for a tire that has a nice big sidewall on it for off-road use. It's less likely to have punctures. We also have some nice flexible mud flaps on the front tires here right behind them and also on the back. These help prevent debris coming off the tires when off-roading from being wedged into the body panels or scarring the paint. One final note is Land Cruiser has standard, a kinetic dynamic suspension system, or what we call KDSS. Now that's a mouthful, but this system does a lot of things for the owner. When off-roading, the KDSS system will sense when a tire is sufficiently pushed up or allowed to droop to indicate off-road driving, and it allows one of the two stabilizer bar mounts at each end of the vehicle to go fluid, which basically reduces the stabilizer bar effect when driving. What this gives the driver is more suspension travel when off-roading, which allows the tires to stay in better contact with the ground, better traction, easier driving off-road. But there is a secondary benefit that the road driver will also enjoy. Because KDSS allows us to disengage the stabilizer bars to an extent when off-roading, we can use a thicker stabilizer bar for on-road use, which gives you flatter handling in the corners. Land Cruiser's interior offers an excellent blend of both ruggedness and elegance, with a good dose of convenience thrown in too. Land Cruiser features a power tilt and telescopic steering wheel, a smart key system with push-button start. Another great feature is Toyota's Safety Connect system, which offers roadside assistance, automatic collision notification, stolen vehicle location, and emergency assistance features to offer the driver peace of mind. Also offered is Toyota's Star Safety System. In addition, Land Cruiser's full-time four-wheel drive system offers a limited slip center differential, which makes it great for foul weather driving, both on and off-road, and that center differential can be locked up for even additional traction. And besides that, with its electronic control dial, you can put the system in low range for slow off-road driving in really rugged conditions. One final off-road feature the Land Cruiser has is the crawl control system. It operates kind of like an off-road cruise control. When in low range and in either forward or reverse gears, you can engage the crawl control system with a button and then select one of 3 speeds that'll let Land Cruiser creep along at between 1 and about 3 miles an hour. You simply just steer the vehicle and keep your feet off the brake and accelerator pedals and focus on your angle and line of driving. Another final feature on Land Cruiser's driveline is Hill Start Assist Control, or HAC for short. All Land Cruisers have this as standard equipment. When you stop on an upgrade, you have your foot on the brake and you release the brake to start up again and go to the gas, it helps to reduce vehicle rollback and make that transition smoother, which really comes in handy on not only hilly surfaces when you're out there in icy winter conditions. Other comfort and convenience features include 12 cup and bottle holders, a handy glove box with the latch on the driver's side, and a real nifty available cooler box on the center console. Runs off the vehicle's air conditioning system. Land Cruiser can seat up to 8 passengers in comfort, and its reclining second row seat can also be configured in a number of ways to accommodate both passengers and cargo. For example, the center section can fold down to become an armrest with an integrated cup holder. In addition to that, the passenger side has a very nice one-touch fold and tumble feature to allow easy entry and egress to the third row seating area. One final note to make while I'm back here is if you look to the rear of the center console, you're going to see controls for 2 of Land Cruiser's 4-zone climate control system. It has a zone for the driver, the front passenger, left side rear occupants, and right side rear occupants, so everybody can be comfortable in a wide variety of weather conditions. Out back, Land Cruiser's unique clamshell-style rear doors really add a lot of utility for the owner. This system makes it easy to load and unload cargo, as the lower door acts as a nice little tailgate, and you can set your cargo on and then push it on into the interior of the vehicle. Also, if you look inside here, you'll see that our third row seats fold up nicely to the sides, giving you plenty of cargo space in the back. An additional touch is the 115-volt power outlet back here, which the enthusiast driver will love to run small accessories with. And then, true to Land Cruiser's design heritage, we're not going to waste any space back here. The lower door also includes a couple of small storage areas here for tools or other emergency equipment. Features like its rugged body-on-frame construction and KDSS suspension system, and interior features like its cooler box and 4-zone climate controls make Land Cruiser equally at home both on the road and off on the dusty trail. A couple of years ago when Land Cruiser was still in development, I spoke with Chief Engineer Watanabe and I asked him a simple question. I said, "Mr. Watanabe, what do you see Land Cruiser being in one sentence?" And he smiled at me and said, "I see Land Cruiser being the king of four-wheel drive all over the world." To that I say, long live the king. Now let's go look at the competitors.